Hey everybody, welcome back to Dirge Designs. Today I want to talk about using historical accuracy in your fantasy miniatures. I watch a channel that is called The History Squad, hosted by Kevin Hicks. And I'll leave links to his videos in the description. Two in particular, they were about the longbowmen of England and Wales. And I was very inspired because most of the times in media, archers are just depicted as standing behind and shooting arrows, when in all reality, they obviously had to fight. And he details the weapons and armor that the archers wore when they spent their arrows and had to go into battle. So I wanted to apply this mindset to my Empire archers. I love this kit, and I never got to buy it originally because I made my archers out of the free company because this kit was not available at the time. So with inspiration from the History Squad videos, I'm going to show you how I add some historical realism to fantasy miniatures. So here we have the sprue. And it's funny that this is the kit I choose to add more historical accuracy to, because honestly, as far as Games Workshop kits go, this one is packed with a lot of great detail and extras that a lot of the other kits don't. And I think that's probably because of the British people are very proud of their longbowmen, from what I understand. So I can see why this kit they would put extra love into. And I do love a lot of the details in this kit. I just was so inspired by the History Squad videos that I wanted to add the things that I saw in that video. So as you can see on this sprue, it does come with close combat weapons. Quite a few, actually. And also, you get sheathed versions of the hand weapons. It also comes with extra arrows, extra bows. You have, where are they? Obviously the quivers. You have extra pouches. So this kit is actually packed with a lot of detail. But after watching the video, I wanted to incorporate some things. So I 3D printed a few extras and dug through my bits box to find things that would fit more into the character of the historical accuracy that I was aiming for. So I built up a few models here for this unit, and I'm going to show you them now and point out the details that I 3D printed and added from my bits box. So here we have a few of the archers that I've made up. I tried to incorporate some of the things from the History Squad videos. One of the main things was the wearing of helmets. I know that the Empire has the fluffy hat thing, and I love that, but realistically, you'd probably want to wear a helmet when you're in battle. So, much like in the video where he showed a few different helmets, I have helmeted a few of the guys here. This is from, I don't remember what Bretonnian sprue it's from, but he has a helmet, and I love the mustache. He also, I gave him a falcon from one of the Bretonnian kits. Also on these guys, I gave them the Tomb King's quivers because they have the strap. I find it kind of silly that a quiver is just like glued onto the back and then there's no way it's held on. He also has his sheath to his sword, so he's pretty cool. In a similar vein, I probably won't have these guys in the same unit because they're both holding up birds, although this one's a dead bird. This is another helmeted head. I believe it's from a Grimforge Kickstarter I backed. But it's a kettle helm that doesn't look too Bretonnian. So it's a little, he's not immediately like you think he's Bretonnian. And he has some pouches and whatnot. Another helmeted guy would be this one. His head is from the Free Company kit. And on him you can see some of the sidearms I did. This is a Messer, which was basically like a sword, but it was built like a knife. A lot of woodsmen had them, so I figured it'd be cool to have These archers have them. Another popular sidearm at the time, as you can see, this guy's pretty much built bone stock from the kit, but were bullock daggers. So I found a file with some bullock daggers. I believe they might have been called archer's picks as well, some of the squatter looking ones. He has one. I believe I gave one to this guy. Or no, I didn't. But I did put... He's got a little rabbit from the Bretonian kit. So I wanted to look like they were hunting while they were in the woods. I believe... Yes, this guy. He has a bullock dagger as well. And again, he has the Tomb King's quiver on him. This guy is pretty standard. He also has the Tomb King's quiver. I have to green stuff in here. And I also have a 3D printed canteen. So I figured these guys would need canteens and flagons and things like that. This guy has a pretty dynamic pose. I like how he came out. I believe this bit is from the Bretonian archer kit. But other than that, he is all regular archer kit. We have this guy here. I gave him, this is from the Free Company kit, I gave him the falchion. Looking like either he's attacking someone or he's chopping some brush up or sharpening stakes or something. I'm going to give him more like a hacking type of brutal weapon. So that's pretty much the squad there. I'm obviously going to build more, but I didn't, want to bore you with like 800 different guys. But as you can see, with some 3D printing and a little bit of kit bashing, I wanted to add just a smidgen more realism to these guys. As I said before, the kit is pretty great as it is. But adding those little touches makes my army stand out and really put a little bit more into it than just building them as is. So I'm going to show you some painted up pictures of these guys. And thank you for watching.